Okay, am I audible to you? Am I audible to you?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible.
Okay. So, first of all, should we start the interview?
What?
Should we start the interview now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Could you please tell me what is your past experience just to know about yourself?
Yeah. So I have experience in EN2. Yeah. Basically, a lot of time I play EN2 as a trained deputy or like that. Okay.
As
And
a
for EN3, I have experience as a
uh,
deputy.
okay,
I'm a
as a
deputy in EN2.
in which
Crime
organization?
deputy. Yeah.
Crime.
Yeah, bloods. Yeah,
Okay,
crime.
okay,
Not the legal one.
okay.
And for EN3, I start playing like 4 or 5 months, and basically in EN3, I'm just only in the new side. So I have the experience of LSPD. Okay, I have the
Uh-huh.
experience of LSPD, FIV, and NG also. In recent time, I'm in NG. And in this EN3, in this department SHP, I have like in 3 terms of SHP as a HOD of SWAT.
Great. So you were applying for a high command interview, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we should start accordingly. Alright. So
Yes.
let's start with the basic ones. What is PG?
These things you can't do in real life.
Uh-huh.
Like you have a gun in your hand, you are patching someone, it's considered as PG. And you are cuffing someone while running is also considered as PG.
Okay.
And you are dragging someone and you are running that gun is also considered as PG.
Okay.
And like if you are if you are in any cell, you have to put someone in isolation. You have
Uh-huh.
to go to the isolation. You can't directly put someone from that
Okay.
at downscape.
Great. So could you tell me what is metagaming MG?
Yeah, metagaming is using also information is IC to gain some advantages, like
Mm-hmm.
using Discord and some IC example like you are recognizing someone by their IDs in their
Okay.
head, and other example is like you are using non-RT to give your location for some reason.
Okay. Great. So could you tell me what is NLR?
NLR is new life rule. If you died somewhere, you can't go to that place for 15 minutes, and also you have forgot about your past. That
Okay.
would build you and murder.
So what is RK then?
RK,
Yeah.
it's revenge killing.
Yeah.
If you are killed by someone and you recognize his ID and going to kill him again, from
Okay.
revenge killing.
What is deathmatch?
That's matching like killing someone. Yeah, you are killing someone.
Now could you explain further?
So are you talking about RDM, random death matching, or death matching?
No, I'm just asking about
Yes,
deathmatch. Yeah,
death
you can
matching
say.
are like you are taking five. Yeah, so random death matching are like you are just go there, and if you are without any reason, you are just killing that person without any proper demand.
Okay.
So if there is some situation, you can't just give demand to anyone for any reason. You have to be there some issues.
Okay. So what is ask you NLR, ask you everything. Now let me just remind few questions because it's my like fourth interview I'm taking and
Uh,
I'm just preparing myself for the questions.
okay, yes.
Yep. So I guess we should move to the high command questions now. Not that high command, but
Yeah.
the basic questions of being an
Yeah,
EO.
that's everybody knows
Yep.
that.
So could you tell me, just tell me the complete procedure of arresting someone?
Yeah, so is any scenario for that? Any
Yes,
situation?
the store robbery. You killed that person, and now you're going to
Okay.
arrest him.
Okay, so if I'm this store robbery, I have to first of turn on my body cam with proper commands, and my body cam is also rolling. So if I got someone from the store robbery, so I'm gonna patch him. I'm gonna patch him. I have to tell them I'm gonna patch you, sir. My name is Devalucci. I'm from SHP. I present the organization. If he asks for my ID, I can also flash my ID to his eyes. And while after fetching it, I'm gonna drag in, and after that, I'm gonna read his charges. Like if he's in the store robbery, charges will basically attempt to murder of a Leo, possession of illegal item, something like that, and also for taking the part of the banditry. These are the charges that I can easily tell him at the situation. And after that, I'm gonna put him in the vehicle. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna put in the vehicle. Watch your head. So after that, I'm gonna put flex my C muscle and we will put in the vehicle. After that, I'm gonna start driving and read his Mirinda rights. So you have been right to remain silent. Anything you say is in the court of law. You have been right an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed by the state if available. So I have to read this Miranda right 3 times. If he's tell yes and his demand for a lawyer, I will proceed with the lawyer.
Okay,
And
let
he
me
if
just
he
cut
don't
you here for a moment. If he says he doesn't understand the Miranda rights on the third time, what will you do?
so if he didn't understand the Miranda right, I will proceed with the procedure.
So, like,
But I'm also asking him, yeah.
why you only have to read three times if he's already saying that he didn't understand the Miranda rights? Why would you not read Miranda right again to him?
So in first time he didn't like in first time I reading it and he did not understand that right.
No,
Like I'm
suppose
reading it
on the
for
third
first
time, he said I didn't understand the Miranda rights of mine. So why would you not repeat Miranda rights for the fourth time? That's my question.
so basically I don't know about that much because but I thought that I will learn from everybody and also when I take the training for Leo, so they told me you have to just read the Melinda right for 3 times. If you start not understand, you can proceed with that.
Okay, no
Like
problem. So let's cut off that
that.
part and suppose he has asked for a private lawyer. What will you do?
So basically, if he's asked for a private lawyer, I will take his contact detail of the private. Take the details of the lawyer so I can contact him, or if I will take him to the lawyer room and if I want to investigate this illegal item, and now after that I want to and if he want to just call his private lawyer, and I wait for approx 5 or 10 minutes for that. If his lawyer will become, I will proceed with that, and if he's not come, I will proceed with the state lawyer if available.
Okay, how long do you have to wait for a private lawyer?
I think so. Maximum 10 minutes.
Okay, and how long do you have to wait for a state lawyer?
For state lawyer, we also the department for them. If 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 the government is responding to the if the DOJ is responding to a
No,
respondent,
suppose there is a lawyer
so they will
available
send it
and
to
they replied to
yeah.
you that the lawyer will be there shortly. Okay, they replied in the department. How
Okay.
long you have to wait for the lawyer of state?
So for the lawyer of state, I also recommend like 10 to 15 minutes. Or should I do a department again for their ETA?
Okay, all right. Now let's talk about the negotiation. All right.
Yeah.
Suppose now I would say a situation to you first, right? Now
Yeah.
you are at a store robbery. They have a hostage. Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
you are negotiating, but
Yeah.
suddenly director of FIB and governor, both of them come to
Yeah.
you, and both of them order you different things. Like one is saying run and director is saying no, don't run. Whom will you listen at that situation, at that point? To the
At that point, I will listen to the FIB guy
why?
because that situation is because we will prioritize FIB for the negotiation and all of sort of things.
Why
And for and also the worker is not in the take-off part of the store robbery.
no, no, no. I'm telling you, like suppose the governor can be at a store robbery. The governor can join the store robbery, but I'm asking if both of them are here and they are telling you, they are ordering you something. Whom will you listen? Whose order will you take?
I'm not sure about that question because I'm not intersect with that situation. I'm not.
Okay, but you are applying for a high
Yeah,
command
but
position. That's why I'm taking that level of interview.
because yeah, but sort of things I'm not also don't know about the views because I'm very sure about the crime side, but I'm here for learning new things as a high command.
All right, no problem.
So I'm not yeah,
Okay, no
but
problem.
I will suggest like I have to listen the FIU.
Okay, no problem. All good. So let's
Yeah,
take another situation. Okay, suppose
yeah,
there is a store robbery and there is a hostage
yeah,
situation. At
yeah,
store robbery, SAHP leader, SAHP sheriff is taken as a hostage, and at the
yeah,
hostage situation, governor is taken as a hostage. Where will you go first? And don't
yeah.
say that I will send some units there and there. You are only one leave
Ah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
city.
So I will go to the store robbery because it is time limited. So there is a we have a it's a scripted event and this is a time limited. So we have to go and attend there first. And the
Okay,
hostage situation was can be postponed if you request.
okay, no problem. So I have another situation-based question for you. Suppose
Yeah,
you are at a store robbery. The store robbery has ended, and you are on the roof, and you have a 1015 on the roof. Okay, you don't have a heli on you,
yeah.
and you have to put that 1015 on the ground. How would you do that?
Okay, so basically I will call some unit at the roof. Okay, to assist
Uh
with
huh.
me.
Uh huh.
So I will tell them to point the gun on the suspect. Okay, after that I will tell the suspect that we are pointing gun on you. Okay,
Uh huh.
so you have to follow our commands. So I will tell them I'm cuffing you. You have to follow our commands. We are aiming on you. You have to just go downstairs by the ladder.
Okay.
After that we will take him by the ladder down.
Now as you said, you will call your units on the roof. Now there are any unit on the ground, or all of them are on roof?
Yeah, I also no. I also suggest some unit to just be on the ground because if we all on the roof, he will easily escape from.
Okay. Can you tell me what is fail RP?
So fail RP like since we are unable to perform the RP. So basically, the first example you have to do the commands like that. I'm gonna search you. I'm gonna copying you. If I don't tell them, it's considered as fail RP. I have to tell the suspect that I'm gonna what I have to do.
Okay. So suppose there is two store robberies. Okay. At one store robbery, sheriff is taken as a department. Okay. As a hostage.
Sheriff what? Okay.
Sheriff is taken as a hostage, and on other store robbery, EMS chief is taken as a hostage. Where will you go?
So I will go to the sheriff store because we can't take EMS as a hostage for
Okay.
the ghost.
Okay. No problem. So let's say. Uh, so could you tell me how much you can pay for the or as the amount? Suppose as you said, the EMS chief cannot be taken as a hostage. But suppose he's off duty and he's
Yeah.
taken as a hostage. How much would you pay for him?
So for him, he is considered as a citizen. He's off duty. I gonna pay for this for him. I gonna pay 150,
Okay, and
and I
suppose
gonna negotiate with the
high command is taken as a hostage. How much would you pay for him?
for for a Leo.
Yes.
Leo, right? Yeah, for a Leo high command, I gonna pay 200 people.
Okay. And for and who is high command in your sense?
So basically, high commands is like the ranks that is started from 20 or above that decided by the leader. So
Okay.
they are the HODs of the department, chief of the staffs, and HODs of all department, the HODs. These are the high commands.
Okay. How much would you pay for the leader himself?
So if is any legal organization leader capture, so we will pay 400 for 400 for
400k per. Okay.
yeah maximum 400. We gonna negotiate for less.
Okay. So Do you know what is Mirinda warning?
Mirinda warning.
Yes.
No, I'm not sure about it.
Okay. Alright, just give me a second, please. Okay, could you tell me what is the maximum number of Leos and gang members on the store robbery?
It's 40.
40?
Yeah,
Okay, so what is the
40
requirement of
from
spec
Leos and
ops?
so first pack of we have three vehicles and 8 people.
Uh, ha- Sorry, what?
3 to 4 vehicles and 8 people.
Okay, 8 people. So could you tell me what is the requirement of gang raid?
Gang range.
Yes.
So basically from a 5-year perspective.
No, from all the legal organization perspective. Like there is a
Uh,
maximum minimum number, but what is that minimum number?
it will be 5.
Sorry,
5.
5. And
Yeah,
what is the
5 from
requirement? What
like
is the minimum requirement of black market rate?
for black market is also 5 because we have to take the proofs with minimum 5 people.
Okay. Alright, just give me a moment, please.
Yeah.
Okay, Devil, for the knowledge of yours, what I have experienced or what I have heard from you, I can give you rank 21, which is under commissioner. Okay, which is not high command but close to high command. Okay, very close to high command. You
Okay.
have to show your abilities, you have to show your work, and then I can give you a higher rank if you work accordingly. All right, but because there are few things that you need to learn and you should know as being a high command, and before giving you a high command rank or a high rank, I would suggest to be on that rank, that 21st rank, to learn few things, and then you can jump up to the high command ranks.
Okay. So, yeah, no worries about that. But could you just tell me the question that I'm telling you?
Sorry,
I want to know the reason. Yeah. I
no,
want to know the answer.
you want to know the answers or the reason?
No, answer, answer. So I
Answers.
can manage.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the question all I remember which you said wrong was the first of all that on the like I said you have whose order will you take for the director or for
Okay.
the governor. You would take for the director. Why? Because FIB director is more trained to handle this situation rather than the governor. Okay.
Yeah, but I answer for 5 weeks.
No, you did not. You said I'm not sure about it. You said that.
Yeah, but I tell that I'm not sure about, but I will go for FID like I said that like this.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no
just to
worries.
make you sure, yeah. So the other thing
Yeah.
was, what
And
was it? Let me just remember about.
can you tell me what is Mirinda warning?
Yeah,
That's
Mirinda
what I'm
warning.
not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah, Mirinda warning. Now, when the state is under martial law, okay,
Okay.
their Mirinda rights will change to Mirinda warning. Now, I can tell you what is
Okay.
Miranda warning is. You have the right to remain silent. The state is under martial law. There is no bail, lawyer, or other legal services available at this time. Do you understand these rights? Now, this is Miranda warning. Okay. So the Miranda warning only applies when the state is under martial law, and you have to read this Miranda warning only once, one time.
Okay.
Okay.
And can you tell the answer of that? Why we have to like 3 time or 4 time what was that? Reading the Mirinda is not.
Yes. Now, the thing which is written in legislation that you should read, it is mandatory to read Miranda rights only 3 times. You can read how
Okay.
many times you want. Okay, but it is
Yeah.
mandatory for that suspect that his right should be
For
written
minimum
three
3 times.
times. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you can read 10 times. It's up to you. It is not
Okay.
prohibited to
Yeah.
you cannot read more than 3 times. You can read, but it is mandatory to read only 3 times.
Oh,
Okay, is there any other question you
yeah.
want to ask?
And if he is not like if he is not understanding, so I can proceed in or
Yes, you can proceed. You just
continue.
have to read three
Yeah, yeah.
times because a person can not understand one time or the second time. But the third time, if
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
still saying that I'm not understanding those rights, you don't have to worry about him. You just proceed him because he's playing with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Is there any other question? I don't recall.
If you have anything, just ask. Go ahead. No problem.
No, no, I'm just recalling something that I also like. Uh,
Also,
that's all. I'm not.
in the
Yeah.
negotiation thing, the high command is only considered as the assistant sheriff, where you can pay 300k.
But for 300K, we're gonna take for
Deputy.
under sheriff, right?
Yes, that
Yeah, the deputy
he
of
is the
the
high
division.
command, and the assistant sheriff is not high command, and you will only pay 200k for him. Okay.
200K for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
From
only the deputies of the legal organization, we can pay
we can pay. He is
like
the only one considering as high command
yeah, yeah, like for
in the term
SSP is
of
under sheriff
negotiation.
and
Yes, the
yeah,
deputy.
for
You can say
SSP
in
is
simple
under
words.
deputy. Yeah, but a lot of people, they don't know who is the deputy.
Yes. Okay. Is there any other question you would like to ask? And also, there is
Nothing.
few
Yeah.
things that for a private lawyer you have to wait 15 minutes. Okay,
Okay.
and for a state lawyer you will wait until he reads or until he replies that I am not coming. Okay, you have to wait for him. There is no
Okay.
timer. The timer freezes for the state lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and the
Yeah.
timer of detention, may you know that the timer of detention is 15 minutes.
Yeah. 25. Like full is 25, right?
Yes, the full is 25.
The full.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So is there any other question you'd like to
Oh,
ask or anything?
nothing. If I have
Okay, what
just
department
been
you
from
are
any
good in?
situation. Recently I'm in the SWAT department.
You were in
The
SWAT
good SWAT.
department.
Yeah.
So it will be your responsibility to take care of the GP and everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now come to the reception,
Yeah.
and I will hire
I
you to
guess you want some,
organization.
huh?
Here you go. Just give me a second, please. Alright, I'll be handing you over the charter. You have to sign it. You know how to sign the charter, right?
Right.
Okay.
Hello, bro. Hello. Hello.
Here you go.
Ahmed. Ahmed. Hello.
You're gonna get it.
I want to join SHP, bro.
Wait a sec, please. Si- Sign the contract. Sign it, bro.
What?
Bro, wait. Wait, please.
I want to join SHP, bro.
Yes, wait. Nah, just do it again. There you go. Do it again, please. Great. Could you show me your ID, please? Okay, great. Now, request for roles so that I can give you roles.
Oh, okay.